world
famous
shrimp and grits. I'm Sonia from A Couple of Cooks, and I am thrilled to bring you our friend Tanorria. She is a world-famous chef and MasterChef finalist. Thank you for being here today, Tanorria.
Thanks for having me.
So what makes these shrimp and grits world famous?
So as you mentioned, I was a finalist on MasterChef season 7, and this was my apron battle where I win the coveted white apron. And Gordon Ramsay said himself, these were the best shrimp and grits he's ever had in the MasterChef kitchen.
Amazing. Okay, so we're starting with the world famous grits.
Yes.
How do we make them?
So we're gonna start out with seafood stock and milk. We're gonna combine those two in the pot.
Okay.
And they need to come to a boil before we can add our grits. We're gonna put in my absolute favorite ingredient, butter, and let that melt into our stock milk mixture.
Got it. So should I add them?
Yes, you add, I will whisk.
All right.
And you wanna whisk while you're pouring them in so that they don't clump up. And one really important thing about grits is to continue whisking as they're cooking. You can go ahead and add the salt.
Okay. Is your arm getting tired?
Yes.
You need some help? Back up? Okay. I gotcha.
Thank you.
This is looking good. So do I have to keep whisking this constantly or do I stop?
No, you can stop, maybe
Okay.
work on some other things. I would probably check it every about 3 to 5 minutes, whisk it just to make sure it's not clumping together, make sure it's not sticking to the bottom of the pan.
Got it. All right, well, let's throw this on the back burner and get started on the shrimp.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we have moved on to the shrimp. What is our first step, Tanorria?
The first thing we have to do is saute our veggies in a little bit of olive oil. These veggies, our onions and our bell peppers, are a part of the classic New Orleans Trinity. It is 3. So the third one that I don't use in this recipe is celery. But these pack the most flavor. And I like to say I've created my own Trinity by including garlic. Let's just go with that.
Definitely be a part of
Right?
the Trinity.
That's what
Any
I
Trinity
think.
needs garlic.
Absolutely.
So how long do we saute them for?
Just for about a minute or two, just to let them start sweating out. And then we can add our seasoning shortly after.
All right. Oh, that smells so good.
I love lemon
Fresh
zest is
flavor.
one of my favorite ingredients. It's so bright. So we're getting ready to go in with our stock.
All right.
So we're just gonna let this reduce a little bit, thicken, build a gravy, and then we'll finish it. Of course, after we put our shrimp in, we'll finish it with the cream, and that's really what's gonna build that sauce. All right,
Time for
so
the shrimp.
I'm gonna add these babies in clockwise around my skillet.
Oh, why clockwise?
Because that way you know when to flip.
Oh, that is so smart.
Well, I learned that from Gordon Ramsay.
Ooh.
So just until they turn pink, and then you flip.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Just pink.
This looks so good.
Delish. So I'm just gonna go in with the cream.
So you're pouring kind of around the shrimp, but you're not going to stir it.
It doesn't need to like go directly on the shrimp. We really want it to kind of seep into our gravy. I love the blush color that it makes. And then I'm just gonna kind of wiggle my shrimp around a little bit.
Wiggle them up.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Okay, so we're ready to finish these grits. And I have a big bowl of cream here. This is why they are world famous.
They are world famous because they do not cut calories.
All right, shall I pour?
Go for it. Guys, look at that.
Yum.
So luscious. That's delicious. I just
Those
eat
are
that.
amazing. Yeah. Okay, so we have these grits. They're done. They're creamy, savory, delicious. We have the shrimp and this beautiful gravy. It smells amazing. Okay, do we get to taste it yet?
Please.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Whoa. Now that deserves the title world famous. Thank you so much for coming and cooking with us, Tanorria.
Thank you so much for having me.
Where can we follow you?
You can follow me on all the interwebs at Tanorria Stable.
All right, and you can find the recipe over on acouplecooks.com.